Okay, next question is 2 hours and 45 minutes to 30 minutes. So the larger measurement here is the hours. So we need to convert this side over here to minutes. Now we know that in 1 hour there is 60 minutes. So we've got 2 hours here. So 60 plus 60 plus 45 minutes, and we have 165 minutes in total. So now we can write that down. Over here we already have minutes, so we can bring that down as well. So now we can put this as a ratio. Okay, so what's the highest common factor for these two numbers? Well, let's bring up our times table. Okay, so we are looking for the number 30 and the number 165. So these two numbers. So if you have a look over here, we can see that there is a number 30 over here, and 165 over here. So both these numbers are in the same row of multiples, in this case the number 15. So we know that definitely, without a doubt, the number 15 will go into both numbers. So 30 divided by 15 is 2, and 165 divided by 15 is 11. So we can write those numbers down. So as we've just said, 165 divided by 15 is 11, and 30 divided by 15 is 2. Now we can write this as a ratio again. We can't simplify this anymore, so your final answer should be 11 to 2. So I think you should now have a pretty good idea on what you need to do for the rest of these questions here. So have a go, and if you do have any issues, we can talk about it in class, but you should be fine now for the rest of these questions. So the next question is 2,500 liters to 2 kiloliters. Now we have a table over here which tells us how many liters there are in 1 kiloliter. So there's 1,000 liters in 1 kiloliter. So we need to convert this number here to the smaller measurement. So we need to convert the kiloliters to liters. Remember, we always convert to the smaller measurement. So in this case, we know that there is 1,000 liters in 1 kiloliter, but we have 2 kiloliters here. So that means we need to times this by 1,000. So 2 times 1,000 is 2,000 liters, and we already have liters over here, so we don't need to convert that, so we can leave that as is. So now we have the same measurement, and now we can write it as a ratio because we have the same measurement. Now we don't need to use our times tables again because we know what that one number is that goes into both numbers, because obviously we need to simplify this ratio. So the number that goes into both numbers here is 500. So how many times does 500 go into 2500? Again, if you need to, you can even write it out. So this is actually the multiples of 500. So we can see that 500, let's just divide both sides by 500. So 500 goes into 2500 how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can write down the number 5, and 500 goes into 2000, or 2000 divided by 500 is 4. So that should be your final answer.